Tell me.
How to come out of fear, Swamiji?
How to come out of fear? Now, Shantamga Venandi. And right, please listen carefully, right? In my advanced program called PEC, which I request all of you to do, I have told this point. Fear is always with reference to something. Fear is always with reference to something. I have fear of money, fear of losing my wife, fear of dying, fear of losing power. Fear by itself cannot exist. Fear is always with reference to something. Fear of money, fear of power, fear of death, fear of sickness. Right? Up to here you understood, put your thumbs up. I want you to participate. You understood here? Is always with reference to something. Now, fear is also a movement of thought. It is not, if there is a thought and fear has to go together. You are sleeping on the bed and a snake will pass around you, snake will pass next to you, you will not have fear because there is no thought of the snake. Even you may touch the snake in sleep, right, and you may think it is a pillow, you won't have fear. So only when thought is there, there is fear. Is it clear? Put your thumbs up. So fear is a moment of thought. First is fear is reference to money, power, position. It cannot exist independently. Fear is with reference to is a moment of thought. Right? Now, pleasure is also a moment of thought. Chudandi, Shantamu Artham Cheskondi. Pleasure is also a moment of thought. Pleasure is sensation based. Pleasure is also sensation based. Thought is a moment of thought. Fear is also a moment of thought. With pleasure, you get sensations of pleasure and you want happiness. You get sensations of pleasure and you want happiness. So pleasure is not fulfilling you at all. You eat one laddu, I have pleasure. It is not giving you happiness. Second laddu, I get a pleasure, not giving you happiness. The 10th laddu, you will vomit. So thought, pleasure is also a moment of thought. It is sensation based. It is not fulfilled. It does not give you fulfillment. So therefore, fear and pleasure are connected. See, it's a Gambiram Tattvam idandi. Right? Both is a moment of thought. So pleasure is superficial. You have to go deeper, you will get happiness. Once happiness is not a moment of thought. Ananda is not a moment of thought. When pleasure transcends into happiness, happiness into bhakti, only then fear will disappear. 50% of you will understand this, 50% will not understand. But you have to go in that track. So only thing you understand, fear is a moment of thought. And you want money, you want position, power. Why? Because the pleasure of money, the pleasure of power, the pleasure of security you want. Pleasure gives you sensations. Pleasure does not give you happiness, ananda. So you have to go beyond thought to discover bliss. If you go beyond thought to discover bliss, happiness, ananda, and only ananda is not enough, ananda has to land in bhakti. The spiritual morning boot camp is life transforming. It is 5 days and it is not going to be information, it is transformation. I will teach you how to add life to your years rather than adding years to your life. Then you will grow up rather than grow old. The link is there, join and take a dip into transformation. And only then, please see, it will go away. I'll repeat last time and leave it off. See there, fear is a moment of thought. Fear is always with reference to money, power, position, security, what is going to happen. Right, with reference to, why do you want money, position, power? Because you want happiness. But pleasure gives you only pleasure. It's a moment of thought. Pleasure is not happening. Look into your life, sir. Oh, sex is going to give me happiness. You have sex. Does it give you happiness? It gives you pleasure. I'm not saying pleasure is wrong. Pleasure is bad. I'm not saying. Don't take a guava and expect mango juice. Don't take eat Karela and expect mango juice. Sex is not the problem. Power is not the problem. It can give you pleasure. But through pleasure, actually you're wanting is Ananda. Isn't it, Rajesh? We are asking Ananda. All right. And to go Ananda, it is not a moment of thought. And that is why aap khojna hai, talash karna hai, anveshan karna hai. And Ananda lands only when there is bhakti, devotion. Only on this. Ask a good musician, only by practice, you'll get sweetness. We're Hyderabad in Chikadama. Vemana Yemantar, Anagananaga Ragamu, Atisha Illichundu, Tinaga Vema Tianundu, Sadhana Mana. With sadhana, if you do everything, only then you'll get it, sir. Anagananaga Ragamu, Atisha Illichundu, Tinaga Vema Tianundu. Singing only you will develop the raga. All right. So therefore, by practice, you will get this. Are you understanding, sir? Right? All right. But this is in a very deep sense I'm answering this. In an ordinary sense, sir, simple ordinary sense, fear means lack of confidence. Ordinary. Fear means lack of confidence. If you have fear of public speaking, that means you don't have confidence in public speaking. So public speaking has fear. So to develop, if you have fear means lack of confidence. To develop confidence, 3 things write down. You have to feel good, take responsibility, develop skills. Right? You have to feel good. If you want to be a public speaker, I have to develop confidence. I have to feel good. All right? I've seen multiple languages I speak. I may not be perfect in multiple languages. English and Sanskrit, I'm nearly perfect. Other languages will not be perfect, but I'll still attempt to talk. I feel good about myself. When I feel good, please see the आपका जबान में एक अलग तरफ का लहर हो जाता है. Feel good. Then take responsibility of public speaking. Do courses in public speaking. Public speaking has what? Pace, pause, pitch, punctuation, voice modulation, open statement, closed statement, funnel technique, multiple courses, disarming technique, preemptive strike. These skills you have to build up. So ordinary sense, fear means absence of confidence. Confidence means 3-stool technique, feeling good, taking responsibility, developing skills. This is an ordinary. But in an extraordinary way, which I have told you first,